Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are going to have a session of some random Christmas making. I did some of these things the other day. I had, from my finishing box, I had an envelope here that I just put some red on and a little bag. I did this with you guys. I think I did this. It's going to be like a journaling spot, or you could stitch some pages in. I think I'll snip the corners. So we're going to just finish them off and embellish them so I can start to have a stash. That was a little journal card and I felt like the colours could lend itself to Christmas. I've also prepared some of these where I just fold in the sides of the book page, the old book page, and make them into journal cards or tags. So I've done some more of those. And then I had this, I did this off camera. It was a piece of book page. It was one of my glue book pages. And it's blank on that side there except for that bit. So I thought I glued down these pieces and I thought I will fold that one in half and make a journal spot that opens. And that can be embellished as well. And then I will stick it under something because they do get a little bit curly-whirly sometimes when you've been gluing them. So we've got those to finish off, those to really begin. They're finisher offers, and then that's a finish. And then these are some of those pages that I had that I just did some. I had ripped them up and I can't think of the word. I kept the pieces. I couldn't throw them out. So I've been preparing some of those. There's another folded over book page. These are just some old book pages that I just folded over to create pockets. So we'll need those. I thought these could be nice pockets, these ones. These can be made or Christmas or not. And then I cut some of them in kind of in half so I could get my triangle pockets here, and I just pulled out some that had colours that I felt like would be okay for Christmas. Some can go at the top and some not. And then these are some more of those pieces of paper that I didn't throw out because I'm hopeless, and I thought I might put some page hangers. And these are just, first pages of old books. This book was 1902, but I still liked it. I still keep them, you see. So they're going to hang over the top of a page. So I'll do something to those. I've got a few of those. I might not use all of them, but and then there's some more of those tags. We'll put those there. I don't need. Oh, I might need that many. You never know. That's going to be a journal card. That's going to be a tag. Need to cover that. I've just put the plain paper on the back there, and then these ones have plain paper as well, and they need to have some embellishments. So we're just going to work on these things, and I'll just show you so far. I haven't done much. I've got a little bit left over from last year, and I've got one video that I already did, which was this, which was just the folded over book page. Make it look like a little bit like a file folder, and we did some collaging on there. And we put a pocket on this one. That's a tag that I made last year. Oh, it's got nothing on the back. We better finish that off or I'll forget. So we'll just take this vintage piece of paper and it's going to be perfect, and we'll glue that, and we might even leave it folded like so. I've got my embellishment thing here. Where will I put it there? And we will glue that on. So some of these folded over ones I did with this paper that I've been gluing on, rather than making sure that I'm going to be covering anyway, but I did make sure that my sticky side was covered by the plain paper, is what I'm trying to say. So how is everyone today? Hope you're well. We really need to get moving with a Christmas so that I can complete a few things. So I'm just going to slide that on there as best I can. I never put anything on super straight. I'll just snip those little corners off because I love my snip corners. I've been doing those for quite a while. This was last year. Okay, so that one's complete, and that's just sliding in there or not. I don't have much actually in here. I've got a few things that I made over the years that I haven't used. See, that one's not. See, I don't complete things. We'll put that aside. We'll finish that. Made that a really long time ago. That's done with envelopes, with napkins. I don't know whether I'll use that in a journal or in something. Could go somewhere else. What is this one? This is an envelope again. Here. And there are 2 envelopes. Oh, that's interesting. I put the, I like that idea. Folded the envelope over. That's a cool idea. We'll have to remember that. Here's some more envelopes. Oh, look, I've got the beginnings of an envelope pack. Here's a little mini envelope. That's just a plain, that I usually keep those to put on covers and things. And then that's another one. That's got printed on vellum and put onto book page, that one. So there we go. So that's all I've got at the moment. So I do need to do a bit more. So I'm just going to keep them in there for now. I thought I should show you my setup as well. I've just got, excuse me, I've got this one box here. It's a plastic crate sort of thing. And I usually put this in there as well, the one with all the bits. These are my made bits. These are all of like the bigger postcardy sort of pieces. I've got my new tags there. I need to start doing those. And then I've got all kinds of bits and pieces of, that's on books there. There's scraps. I better pull the scraps out. We could use those. And then I've got my frames, which I need to do something with those. And then they're, oh, Mrs. Cogs. I need to remember that. They're Tsunami Rose. And then I've got, because I couldn't fit them all in the ephemera folder, that's Nostalgia Geographic Land. They have nice stuff, so I need to remember. I do need to remember to go into this thing. And then I've got lots of plain pages. I should pull those out, actually. We can probably use some of those now. Although some of the things I've already backed. So maybe I won't use those now. I'll just try and remember. I've got, what are they called? Doilies. I've got those papers. But I want to go into my scraps first. I've got everything reprinted also for collaging. That's Digital Curio. I just pulled out some of the ones that were in more Christmassy colours. I don't know why. With Christmas, I do like to use a variety of kits. They're from a book. And then they're the Florentine papers. I've got wrapping paper. And I've got my painted bits and pieces. That's a wrapping paper there too. It's really cute. Craft wrapping paper. And then there's my other bits. So it's going to be interesting. I've got everything else put away. So I sort of feel like I can do a bit of Christmas now. Okay, so let's finish off this one. We just need to put a backing on there. Oh, well, I could pull out one of those backing papers, couldn't I? What's the bet? I can't find them now. Oh, here we go. We can use this. Let's use this. I like to put these on the back of things. So let's put glue all over this here. Oh, I need to find, you know what I need to find? I know I've got Christmas trims somewhere. I should have some left. I'm sure I'll have to find them. I don't know where I've put them. I probably put them in the cupboard in the hallway, in a box. So I need to go and pull those out because they're nice as toppers for things. So I want to put that like so. And oh, and that's a little, that Santa there. I should do some more of those. That's my Makey stamp, and I just stamped it on, I think I stamped it on some vintage book page. Now, of course, those doilies are good for any season. They're not just Christmas. Not much left on that. We won't keep that. But I do have them. They are in my Christmas kit, those ones. I'm going to make this a tag. I might be careful and, excuse me, flip it. Okay, and there we go. And that one is nearly ready. I'll probably punch something in there to make sure it's stuck down. And that's just from a collage piece. And then I attach these extra bits. I think it's very thick, that one. Okay, so here we have this little postcard that needs something. So let's go in to our embellishments and see what will happen. What will jump out at us. So it needs a little stamp. I don't know if I've got little stamps. Didn't think there were any here in Jen's. They had shed prices, but I don't think I recall seeing any stamps. So let's go over here to the embellishment department. Like that one is, I'm already thinking that's going to be cute. Let's cut it out and see. It's not going to take too long. Around the curvy bits, I'm just pulling my paper as much as possible so I don't get all wonky. I kind of like it over there. I might like it over there. Oh no, I had these little bits. I'm just going to cut one of those out. I should get my small scissors out. Although Wendy does that with her big scissors. It's not too bad. I can do it with my biggies. Oh my word. Anything that annoys you, just snip it off and get rid of it. I thought these were really pretty. They were on one of my postcards. I just thought they could be a fun additional. Oh, that's so cute. I think I like that, but I don't know if I want to use that. So let's go on. They're all too big. I don't want anything too big. There's a few little things here that I was going to use on something else. That's Jen's from Dreams, etc. And I can't resist. I just love her fussy cuts as well. So I do use them a lot. They're all big though, these ones. Let me see if I've got any smaller ones. I do not. So I need to come back over here. I love that there. I'm going to leave that. And maybe there's something over here. These are all pretty big as well. Possibly. Not that one. It's going to be too big. No. It's a bit small. No. Oh gosh, I've started my Christmas and I was all excited and I'm struggling. No, none of those. Well, I'll have to go back to the girl. I think I like the girl. Or otherwise I like these ones on there. I do like these on the postcards as well. Then that covers up that, and I really liked that. I do like them on the postcard. Or maybe this one's slightly big. I did do them. Is that the same? That's the same size, ding dong. I did put them in the kit in all different sizes. This one might be too big. Where are all my oh no, that's all my fussy cuts. Yeah, I'm thinking of my Easter ones. We're not doing Easter now. Very bad cutting job there. It'll do. No, I did like that there. I don't mind that. Where's the little one? sort of feel like that one gets a bit lost. No, I think I'll put the big one on there. Rather than a stamp, I'm going to put this. Put it down there and then put a stamp. No, I'm going to put it up there where I liked it. Just go with your instinct and stop mucking about. And I'm going to put the big one there. And I have lost that there, but it doesn't matter. Moderner. Now, do I have, oh, I've got a green stamp here. Let me just have a look at these stamps. Got a few stamps here. I don't have any Christmas ones. Oh, I do have them in my, you know, faux ones in my Florentine papers. I might put the little stamp, it's upside down, here. And then stamp it. I think that's more of like a taxi sort of stamp. I don't think it's actually a postal stamp. But anyway, I'm going to grab this one of my vintage ones, and jet black. Oh, didn't get enough on there. That's better. There we go. It's not a postal stamp. Okay, so that's one. It was a bit of a struggle, but we got one done. Okay, now, I'm sure I'll find something in Jen's. I was going to put this on something, I can't remember what. I'm going to put it on there. I like that on there. No, I could put it on there. I like it there. Or was I going to put it on here? I was going to put it somewhere. Oh, on this one, I think I was going to put it. Yeah, I really like that there. I feel like it might need a tiny bit of book page behind it. Let me see. Might even just use some of this book page. Yeah, just a little bit of book page just to separate it from the background. It nearly covers all of the book page, but that's okay. I really like that. And we could maybe, throw those out, they're very sticky, put some sort of words or something on there. Could put a little label. No, that's too much. What about if we find something here? Something like that. I think that one. Let's just see what else there is. That one. Maybe that one. I like having them all laid out like this. I tell you what, it makes life a lot easier. I should bring my... It is a bit of musical move things about on your table. It's like, move it over there, bring it back over here. I need my basket. I need to keep my basket handy. I don't have to pick up the rubbish. Now, one of you lovely ladies told me about that many years ago. Why don't you have a little garbage? Well, like a box or something to drop your rubbish into. And that's when I had made these baskets. I used to sell them at the markets. And I was like, well, I can use my pretty baskets for that. Okay, I've got some glue paper here. And there we have a lovely journal card. Very clashy and very eclectic, I think. Okay, and then we've got this one here. I don't mind that on there. I really don't. But I mean, I just love all of the fussy cutting bits. I really do. I just love going through them and finding what will work. I love all of this. Just love it all. Joy. Even like that. You know, but I have to audition a little bit. Those they don't fit. I'm sort of skipping over things because I feel like they won't fit. That could fit. Like that there. Not bright enough. She's too tall now. How come I've got everything so big? See, these are all big too. They're not. But they blend in a lot, but they are lovely there. I don't mind that. I feel like I think that would be lovely. Let's just cut that one out as well. I love that one. I've only ever got one in there because I use it straight away. No, I think that one blends in. I'm going to leave it out because I'll put it somewhere. I will. But I think I'm going to put the little boys there. I'm going to just grab, I've got this very brittle piece of paper here. I thought I'll use that for collaging. I just might like a little bit of, I just always like a little bit of book page peekabooing out. I do. I mean, I'm covering up a lot of the background, but I do that. I just want hints of it. I don't have to have all the background showing, although you could, because it's pretty nice. But it is a printable, so I can print them out again. I don't, you know, it's not a problem. It's no problem. A glue book. So at least I've got one pocket made. Put them there. I don't know, at Christmas I do like a word. Or something. Something not too big. No. I wish that was smaller and then I could fit that in on there, but no, it was too big. And then again, I might not find what I'm looking for. Wishes. I like wishes. There we go. I found it. Oh, and I accidentally chopped off the red. I like the red. Oh, well. It'll be red on 3 sides. Okay, so let's glue that on. And we have a pocket. So I think it's a good idea to prepare yourself a few bases that you can then just come along and embellish as you go. So as you can see, the ephemera folder is being used a lot. Like it will be put backwards and forwards, just because there's lots of fun things in here to use to embellish things. That's not going to work on there. I wanted something of Jen's, I think. Oh, I love that little fellow. I think I'll put that one there. Let's just decide this one as well while we're here. That one's slightly bigger, so I could probably fit. I don't want, I've got red behind, so let's see. He's a bit big, that Santa. I think they might, I've got so many of those, I might fussy cut them out and find a home for them. And I don't think they'll fit, but I've pulled them out. I could use her. Oh, she's cute. I might use that one. Okay, let's see. Oops, I've cut off some of the border. Maybe I'll pull out my little scissors. I'm out of control. And when I'm fussy cutting, I don't worry too much about the minor details. I just don't worry about it. I think I might grab another palette while I'm sitting here cutting. I'm thinking I'm going to grab another plastic envelope. I've got a few empty ones, and just have one ready to go. I'm going to divide them between ephemera and, you know, pockety sort of things. So I'm going to put her there, like so. And then I might slide it down just a little bit. I like that more, yes. And then I think up here, I haven't pulled out my Christmas washi tape. I could do that. Let's get some Christmas washi tape. Just a second. Ow. Nothing major, I just whacked my foot. Okay, this is my Christmas washi tape. And I think I might put this one. I want a wide one. And I'm going to, some of them, that's not so Christmassy, but it's in the Christmas colours, so I put that in there. But I'm going to put this one, I think, across there, yes. And I'm a bit bodgy, like I don't worry whether it goes right across or not. It's just really decorative. I could put, I don't know if I've got any little mini words. Any mini words anywhere, I don't know. I don't think so. They're all pretty big, except for that one. Oh, there's a few mini ones here. Here we go. But I don't think they... Or I could put one up there, actually. You won't be able to see it. I told you there's going to be a lot of toing and froing with things, because the space is what it is. But as I've said to you before, if I have a big, with having a bigger space, from experience, it just becomes a dumping ground for me. So I'm forced to keep my space under control because it's limited. It's more limited. I've got a smaller table, narrower table, longer but narrower, and so I'm forced to keep myself a bit under control. I'm going to put that up there just to sort of fill that little space there. We need to make some more of these. We haven't done these for a long time. Okay, so I'm going to cut out this little guy or girl. Oh, I think it's a girl. She's holding a dolly, but she could be a boy. It could be a boy. She's got little pantaloons on. I think it's a girl, but in today's world, it could also be a boy. Cute photograph. Well, I think it might have come from a postcard. It's super cute. Yes, I am going to put that there. And again, I'm going to put a word up because you have this space up here and I don't like that. I like to have a word. Put a word. Not I have a word, like having a word with someone, not that kind of have a word. She looks like a girl. And I've got this little one. I'll put that one there. I could put washi tape actually. Maybe I prefer washi tape to add a bit of colour. I'm leaning towards this one. Could add a bit of sparkle. Now these was a pack from Amazon. I'm sure they come from AliExpress, but yep, I got them on Amazon. It was just a mix pack. I'm just going to put that across there. I might wrap it around. And no word. We'll leave the word out. We might use that somewhere else. Okay, 2 more things to embellish. So that's all. Oh, this was not going to be a journal card. This is actually going to be a wraparound pocket. So what I'm going to do is do my snip. There we go. Oh, that's a deep one because I didn't look. So this is going to be wrap around the edge of a page as a pocket. Cool. So on this, oh, I think that's perfect on there. There we go. I told you we'd find a home for the log with the holly. Okay, flip it over and we need something here. I mean, you could leave it like that. We could just have a word or label. A more decorative one. That one. And I just go round from point to point to cut these. They're really actually very easy to cut. Just move your paper, swing it around slowly. Sometimes you have to maneuver your scissors a little bit. And I'm going to put that there. Cool. So that was from my wallpaper kit, that one. That's from the Graphics Fairy, and that's from one of my ephemera kits. There we go. And there we have a wraparound pocket. Now this is meant to be, excuse me, I just tipped that back up. This is meant to be a journal card. So I'm going to cut out maybe this one. Yeah. I can use the big scissors for this because it's got a little edge around it. But I'm not really moving my scissors. I move the paper. And they are going to pop on there. I love that. At least I feel like I'm starting to build up. Well, I've only just started, but you know, starting to get some bits and pieces made up. Now on that side, I kind of feel like I would like maybe a Christmas tree. Oh, I like that. Changed my mind. I like that. That's Jen's. Just keep a little bit of the border. Okay, that's that. I don't want to put anything else on there. And then inside here, let's see what we've got in the scraps. Oh, I've got some more started things here that I need to finish off. Let's finish these all off, and then in the next video we will you know, do some things, some of those other bits and pieces. Let me see if I've got anything in here that I might like to stick there. I don't think so. I'm not seeing much. I'm seeing more things to finish off. Huh. Who knew? Who knew? Here's a piece of... Oh, no, that's not going to do it. Okay. We'll do those. They're just collage pages. I could take this. Oh, I've got this piece here. Just glue that piece there. I didn't like the image on the other sides, but I didn't want to throw it out either. Okay, and then of these, let's just put one of these somewhere, just to put a little bit of decoration inside. I think I might put it there. And put that up there. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Now let's have a look here. That's not backed with anything. See, these I can decide whether or not to make a pocket or a journal card. I think I'll make that one into a journal card. So I'm going to back it with this while I've got this here. I might just whiz around in the center. This was a book page that didn't really take my fancy, so I collaged on it. Okay, we'll just cut that out. Just go over it with the little bone folder just to make sure it's all sticking down. See how it oozes out then? Got a wet one here somewhere. And they do curl, but you just put them under something heavy and they flatten. think it's probably a good idea also if you have lots of bits and pieces left at the end of Christmas, just sit there and do a whole, you know, on book pages, just do a whole lot of just collage backgrounds ready to cut up for the next season. I think it's really great to have all these things ready to go. Now they haven't got any toppers on. I need to find my trims and see if I want to put some sort of trim on there. I'm going to put a little bit of book page, I think. There's a lot of colour happening there. Just put it there in the middle. I'm actually going to come down in here and take out some of this as well. Just have to be a little bit careful when gluing so that I don't rip them apart. I'm going to glue them on there. So I won't film all my Christmas making, obviously, because I'll be here, well, I don't get to sit here all day, but there'd be many hours of videoing. Okay, and I'm just wondering if I do like the Christmas words here and there, don't I? So I'm thinking I think I'll put that one there. Okay. Just there, that's cute. And then it may get a topper on it. But as I said, I'm not doing those today. Let's see what else we've got. This one is pretty. It could be a pocket. So I even use some of my French Chateau there. Put that there. It's already cut out. I might make it a journal card actually. I'll tell you why, because it's quite thick. And that is not straight. I need to trim that. Let's grab the trimmer. That's better. Let's just check that. Just check all my sides now. Okay. Again, we'll back it with this. Because it's very thick, I don't like to have my pockets too thick. I find that they resist sticking down. Like they do eventually stick, but you have to sort of sit there and keep pushing them back down onto the page because they're stiff and they curl up. Whereas when they're softer, as long as you reinforce the top where you're going to be sliding things in, I find they're better. And they don't bulk up as much. So these are better as journal cards. sure it's all sticking. Okay. Snip my corners. I love that. It's very pretty. You could really just leave it as it is. Now I like that. Okay. Oh my wordy lordy. Okay, so that's going to go there, and I'm bringing it down a little bit, not putting it in the center, because I feel like I might like to add a little something over there, just to break it up a bit. So I'm going to see again. That one's all right. I don't want a big one. I think I might like that one more. Yes. Okay. There we go. And that is a lovely journal card. So I think we'll stop here. We've got a lot done. Even though I had the bases ready, but as I said, just prepare yourself some bases and then it makes the life so much easier. So we've got some journal cards. It's a journal card. And that one is too, but I am going to put some tabs, I think, on them. That's a journal spot there. You could add pages into that. It'd be super cute. This is a wrap around the edge of the page pocket. And then these would glue down onto pages as tuck spots. This one as well. That's a pocket. That's a journal card. Very simple, but I love that. And that's a journal card. And then that's a tag. I just put the backing on that one. So that is my video for today. I will be working on these things. That one's already nearly ready. That one's pretty much ready to go, actually. I don't think I'd put anything else on there. Unless I said I was going. I pulled out one of these and put that on there. I quite like that. Just trim it down. Sorry, I thought I'd finish, but that one's really almost done. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that. That's just a big journal card. Okay, so we're getting places. So I'll just separate. I'll divide those between tuck spots and tags and journal cards, so that way I know sort of what I've got. I've got more tags and journal cards at the moment than I do tuck spots, but they will slowly build up. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.